forecast. It is 60 degrees.
Yeah.
And we're just waiting on the rain come tomorrow morning.
Yeah, we got a few showers out there tonight, but we're going to see a couple waves of rain tomorrow. I'll show you those sprinkles out there tonight. Just a few drops here and there. You can see them showing up just enough that you might have to throw the wipers on here during the overnight hours. But the main rain bands are still back to the west, and likely we're going to see two areas of rain develop. The main front is still back here, but there will be some showers ahead of it. That's the rain that probably arrives in the morning, and then we'll see new showers and storms form along that front. So breaking down the rain chances tomorrow, you see kind of an early morning peak of rain, right around that 9, 10, 11 a.m. Then there's a lull, and then another peak right around 3, 4 o'clock. And then after that, things will dry out. So 2 waves of rain tomorrow, most likely. And some of the storms tomorrow could be strong, low end severe risk for our area south. I think there's probably more of a risk down here in South Carolina. That's where we're likely to see more instability, but can't rule out a strong storm, especially near the South Carolina border late tomorrow afternoon. The main impacts would be damaging straight line winds. It's overall really low, less than 5%. Lightning probably going to be the biggest issue, but we'll keep a close eye on it because any breaks in the clouds between these two bands could produce enough instability for some pretty strong storms with the front as it moves through around 5, 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. Then the cooler air moves in a beautiful weekend. So the amount of thunderstorm fuel, we call it CAPE. It's essentially low-level, warm, humid air that fuels these storms. You can see right around 3 o'clock, it's low, but there's some there. This would definitely tell me we're going to see some thunderstorms at the very least. How strong they get is going to all be dependent on how strong the updrafts can get going. So let's go hour by hour. You see that batch of rain, first one probably right around, I would say 11 a.m. That moves out quickly, but then the secondary batch that starts forming 2, 3 o'clock, this is the one that will likely be strong or severe. It moves out quickly, and after dinner, things should dry out, and then the cool air comes rushing in. But it'll be a windy weekend, so Balloon Festival participants and people heading up there, you're definitely going to have some issues with some winds, likely tomorrow and again early Saturday. Rainfall amounts will vary, 1/4 to 1/2 inch, not a ton. It's not going to put a huge dent in our drought, but it's certainly going to help. Cool air for the weekend with the dip in the jet stream, but then next week, you see the ridge building. That's a sign of some warmer air, and there are big signs that this pattern next week is going to be a much warmer pattern. Temperatures likely pushing low, maybe even mid-70s for the middle of next week, maybe the end of the week going into the weekend as we head right before Halloween. So this weekend, I mean, there's so many activities going on. Charlotte FC, the Apple Festival in Taylorsville, Woolly Worm Festival, Balloon Festival, Pineville Fall Festival. I mean, lots of things. We got the bass fishing tournament going on, Lake Norman. So great weekend, just a little windy on Saturday in particular, cool mornings and mild afternoons. Here's a look at that Guy Roofing 7-day forecast. Look at that warming trend next week. After a beautiful weekend, could see a touch of frost Monday, Tuesday morning. And then look at the warm up next week on the 10-day. Temperatures in the mid-70s by the end of next week. By then, the average high will be falling into the upper 60s.